Teacher Julio here. Hoje eu tô em Helsinki, a capital da Finlândia. Helsinki is the capital city of Finland. Eles têm a própria língua deles aqui, que é o Finnish. People speak Finnish, finlandês. Mas eu acredito que muitos deles falam inglês bem. Mas eu vou dar uma volta aqui na cidade, vou mostrar pra vocês como é que é a cidade e conversar com algumas pessoas para descobrir o quão bem eles conseguem falar inglês. Let's go! Hey, may I ask you a few questions?
Yeah.
What is your name?
My name is Samuel.
My name is Julio. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What do you do?
Well, I mostly work as a forest technician. So I don't know what it's called in English, but I remove trees that I don't want to be there, and I leave the good trees.
I see.
So the good trees get more energy and water, so they grow bigger.
Interesting.
And the forest is better, and it's worth more money.
I see. So you're like a forest ranger or something?
Well, I guess. I just use a motor saw and walk around.
I saw you just before you were exercising.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my bus. So I have an hour to wait here, so I thought I'd train some.
How often do you speak English?
Not often. I think I'm really bad at speaking English. I don't like speaking English. But I guess I should speak more English.
Yeah, I guess so. You speak
learn.
English well?
Well, I guess you learn from the internet and movies and so on and so forth.
So when you watch a movie, do you usually, say American movie for example, is it in English or it's dubbed in Finnish?
No, never.
So
I would never be able to watch anything that's dubbed. I want it to be the original.
Yeah, dubbing kind of.
So if I watch a Spanish movie, I want them to speak Spanish. But then I need, of course, text subtitles.
Sure, subtitles. That's what I always recommend to my students. Never watch a dubbed movie.
Yeah,
It's kind of lame.
I think it's really lame. Also.
And what do you enjoy doing in your free time?
Well, I play a lot of guitar and harmonica, and then I train with the gymnastic rings.
I see.
And I cook a lot. I like eating good food, and I read. I guess that's it.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate you spending some time with me.
Yeah.
Really nice to meet you, man.
So what was this for?
This for my students from Brazil.
Okay, from Brazil.
Yes. So what is your name?
Emilia.
And what do you do, Emilia?
Well, I'm a student, but right now I'm babysitting.
All right. Is that a boy or a girl?
A boy.
What's his name?
William. It's
William.
my first time with him.
Okay.
Yes.
And how is this job? Is it difficult?
Well, I do a lot of babysitting, so I'm pretty used to it. Yeah. But he's the youngest that I'm with now. He's 6 months old.
All right. That's very young.
Yeah.
And what do you study?
I'm gonna be a teacher.
Excellent. I'm a teacher too. I'm an
Yeah,
English
yeah.
teacher.
I'm an elementary school teacher.
I see.
Yeah.
And are you from Helsinki?
Well, I was born in Espoo, which is pretty close, but I lived in Helsinki for at least 10 years now.
And do you like it here?
Yes.
Do you miss home?
I think I consider this my home. Yeah.
And how often do you speak English?
Well, I used to work at a hostel last summer, so back then, every day, but I don't know. Sometimes, not every day, not so often. But
Is being able to speak English an important skill in your opinion?
Yes.
For your job or
For life.
for life? Sure.
Yes.
You can communicate right now.
Yes.
Do you sometimes speak with tourists here?
Yeah, sometimes.
All right.
Yeah. Or there's some exchange students in our university, so sometimes with them.
Well, I'll let you work.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Emilia.
Nice to meet you.
So could you please tell me your name?
My name is Elina Lund,
Nice to
and
meet
she's Olga.
Olga, nice to meet you. So how often do you take her for a walk?
3 times a day, about.
Is she an active dog?
Yes, she is really.
She's really cute.
Thank you.
And how have you learned English?
At school, and I have been in Brighton as a language course when I was about 16 or so.
So you studied there.
Yes, and of course I have traveled a lot, and so I have to use English when I'm traveling.
And do you speak English with tourists here or not
Yes,
often?
yes. When I'm living in the middle of Helsinki, so often tourists come and ask something about me.
And do you have some friends or relatives abroad in other countries?
In Sweden, yes, but not in English-speaking countries.
And how do you communicate with this person in Sweden?
In Swedish, yes.
So you also speak Swedish.
Yes, I can.
Is Finnish and Swedish similar languages?
No,
Not at all.
Not at all. Swedish and English and German are quite alike, but not. Finnish is very different than other languages.
Which do you think is the most difficult? English, Swedish, or maybe Finnish?
I think Finnish for
Foreigners?
yes.
Uh-huh. And how do you say thank you very much in Finnish?
Kiitos oikein paljon.
Kiitos oikein paljon.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Have a nice day.
Same to you.
So what's your name again?
Juho Tanskanen.
Wow, that's a difficult name. Juho Damska.
Yeah.
Kind of that.
Yeah.
And how have you learned English?
At school, and then also I think from films or video games and all that stuff.
Do you like video games?
No, not anymore, but when I was younger.
I see.
Yeah.
And do your friends or relatives speak English too?
Yeah, I think all of them speak English. Yeah.
So would you say most people in Finland speak English well?
Yeah, or most people like were about the same age as I in Helsinki, I think. But I think it's less common, like my parents and people their age.
But people your age and younger?
Yeah, I think mostly everybody, and even younger and younger, that they start to speak English. I think.
I've heard your educational system is one of the best in the world, so I assume the English classes are very good.
Yeah, they're really nice. Yeah.
The teachers and everything.
Yes. It's about, I think it's very much about the pop culture and even increasingly so with the Instagram and all that you start to use them very young.
Are you from Helsinki?
Yes.
Born here.
Yes.
And do you often speak English?
Quite often because of my profession. Yes.
By the way, what do you do?
I'm a filmmaker, so
Cool, man.
I have different kind of colleagues abroad and
So you communicate in English all the time?
yeah.
That's very nice. So have you made any films?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
What kind of films do you make?
I had this first feature-length documentary called Waiting for Barcelona, which we filmed in Barcelona, and it was finished 1 year ago. So now I make this other one in Lapland. So
Excellent.
yeah.
And do you enjoy traveling?
Yeah, but of course I try to minimize the little bit because of the situation in the world. So trying to, of course, because of my profession, I have to travel some, but yeah, maybe I try to travel more inside Finland or near.
Are there other beautiful cities near here? Beautiful sites? Which one would you recommend besides Helsinki?
Yeah, I think it depends. If you want kind of similar thing, then it's like Tampere maybe, or this kind of city. But I think very fascinating is like near the eastern border, near the Russian border, or the Lapland. So it's different.
Well, really nice meeting you.
Okay, nice meeting.
Thank you for the interview.
Yeah, thanks.
Take care, have a nice day.
Yeah, same to you. Bye.
Helsinki é uma cidade com poucos carros. Muitas pessoas alugam aqui as bicicletas, 5 euros por um dia inteiro. Você pode dar uma banda aí de bicicleta pela cidade toda. Hi, what's your name? Jorma. I'm Julio. Nice to meet you. And are you from Helsinki? Where are you from? Helsinki. Do you like Helsinki?
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Do you like the sea?
Of course.
And what about your bike? Do you like riding your bike?
No, every day. If
No.
possible.
The weather is very good today.
No,
Yeah. And what do you do for a living? Do you work right now?
no. Eläke.
Retired.
Very old man.
I see. How old are you?
64.
64 years old.
Yeah.
All right. Really nice to meet you. Have a good day. Kitas, thank you. O legal de Helsinki é a natureza. Tem muito parque aqui na cidade. Eu tô no meio da cidade. Vocês conseguem ver que tem um monte de rocha, árvore, mas ao mesmo tempo, você olha pro lado, você tá no bairro aqui. Então a vida é muito harmoniosa aqui. Eu gostei bastante de conhecer esse lugar, justamente pela natureza. Tem lugares muito bonitos aqui. That's a street market. Atrás de mim aqui você consegue ver o mercadinho onde eles vendem comida de rua. Aqui os frutos do mar, é muito famoso, são deliciosos. Eu vou te mostrar lá, vou comer um pouquinho e mostrar o que eles têm. Delicious seafood. So I can enjoy my meal. Some fish, potato, asparagus. Pois é, segunda-feira, já tô de volta em casa aqui, mesmo cheguei, foi só passar o final de semana ali, a viagem rapidinha. É bem perto aqui, eu moro em São Petersburgo, na Rússia. Peguei um trem, 3 horas e meia, tava lá, aproveitei bastante. 2 dias é o suficiente para conhecer Helsinki. Caminhei por tudo lá, fiz passeio de barco, conheci os lugares e conheci as pessoas. Foi muito bacana poder me comunicar lá, conhecer pessoas novas. Como você viu no vídeo, né? A maioria das pessoas falam inglês bem. Aquela menina, babá, os 2 caras ali que eu conversei falam inglês fluentemente. Até a senhora, aquela de meia idade, se comunicou tranquilo comigo. O caso pior ali foi do senhor de 64 anos, que realmente foi um pouco mais aos trancos. Mas legal que ele, né, mostrou ali uma atitude bacana, tentou se comunicar comigo. E da idade dele eu até achei que ficou bem legal assim, a comunicação. Essa é uma das grandes vantagens de falar inglês, né? Eu tava lá falando uma língua que não é a minha, se comunicando com eles uma língua que também não é a deles, tem uma língua em comum para você se conectar com as pessoas, poder se comunicar, conhecer gente. Isso é na minha opinião, a melhor vantagem de se falar inglês. Então, continue estudando aí. Se você já tem um inglês pré-intermediário, intermediário, dá para fazer viagem tranquilo, dá para ir até para Helsinki. Eu sei que não é uma primeira escolha aí, tipo, vou para Finlândia. A maioria das pessoas não pensa em ir pra lá, mas quer fazer uma viagem diferente, vale a pena, é muito bonito, eu recomendo. E então, continue estudando para conhecer o mundo. E vi brasileiros lá, de vez em quando escutava brasileiro conhecendo o mundo e o próximo é você. Então, espero que você faça aí várias viagens no futuro, continue estudando bastante. Alright? See you next time! É isso, se você gostou do vídeo, deixa o like, se inscreve no nosso canal, fica ligado nos nossos vídeos. E se seu inglês não tá bom ainda com uma viagem, faça uma aula grátis aqui na English Bay, faz o teste e dê o primeiro passo à fluência em inglês. Eu te vejo em breve. See you soon!